Hey guys, it's Amy at Zoe Beck, and I'm going to do a book tag today. I saw Dave at Wilde Reads do an original book tag called The First Adult Book Tag, and I thought that this would be kind of interesting because as soon as he started, I knew what book my first adult book was. It's one of those memories that I do actually have. I don't have the greatest memory. Like, you know, things just kind of float away, and I mean, there's certain things that just stick with you, and my first adult novel, luckily, is one of those things that I have never forgotten. And it could help that I really enjoyed the book. But we'll talk more about that in a minute. So, I have Dave listed down below as well as the questions. So here we go. So question number 1 is, what was your first adult book called and who wrote it? It was And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. Now, I'm not sure if the copy I got from the library was And Then There Were None, or it was the other title, 10 Little Indians. I have a feeling it was, but this is the title I mostly know it by. So I'm almost sure it was the same thing like how it here is previously published as 10 Little Indians. I think the book at the library was the same way, where it had this title, but it said the second title. Again, this copy I bought much later, so not the same copy. Because I think the one I had was one of those little smaller at the library that was like the big chunky but plastic covered ones. I don't know. Anyway. Number 2 is what made you choose this book? I was in a class that we had to read for the first 10-15 minutes of the class. I don't remember how long. And it was an English class. And then I was in 7th grade, and I either didn't have a book that day or I had run out of what I had. And at the time I was really into Nancy Drews and Hardy Boys, and I read a lot of those. And so my teacher recommended Agatha Christie, and she said to pick up this one because it was a standalone. And I thought, okay. So because she mentioned this one, or I think it's The Man in the Brown Coat or something. I think it's the other one. But this is the one I picked up first. So I was like, okay, well, I picked this up, and yeah, the rest is history. So a teacher recommended this to me in 7th grade. Question number 3 is, what genre is it in? It is a mystery. Yay. And again, it was, you know, it's classic mystery. Anyway, sorry. I don't know how else to go on any more than that. Number 4, do you still read that genre now? Yes, I do read mystery. Maybe not, I don't read it exclusively, or even ones that are in the mystery section. But I would say the books that I love the most are usually books that have a mystery theme to them, even if they are a fantasy, a sci-fi, a horror, classics, or, you know, the mystery is still a huge thread in like every book that I really, really enjoy. And I admit that's mysteries are just they're just a core thing. And so, like I said, yes, I still read that genre. Question number 5, is the book still in print? Yes. I don't think they've ever gone out of print with this book. I think, again, Agatha Christie is very well known, and this is one of her favorite, her most famous standalone, and so clearly, isn't it a great cover? I don't know. Just don't know. Did you go number 6? Did you go on to read any more from the same author? Yes, of course. I read The Man in the Brown Coat. I think that's the name of it. It's been so long. And then I started reading every Hercule Poirot book I could get my hands on. And for, I would say, at least a year to a year and a half, I read a lot of them. I read a majority of them. And I read more going into high school and stuff too. But what's really funny is that I read almost every one of the Hercule Poirot ones, and anything that was kind of a standalone one, which I thought there was one other one. Like one of her first ones was a standalone. But I never read the Miss Marple ones, and I don't know what my aversion was to that. So I might need to go back and find the first one of that one and try that out. I don't know why I didn't read. I've just never read that. I don't know. So number 7, have you reread the book since? Yes. I've read this probably about 3 or 4 times over the years. I really, as I said, I really enjoyed it, and it's a good standalone. And I've seen some adaptations, so I'll read it before I watch the adaptation, or, you know, or there's one on TV, it'll show up, and once in a great while you'll see the old movie. And again, this is a movie version from '73, so it has some pictures. Well, it has her on it, but it had some of the movie pictures. Oh, it had some of hers. Well, actually, I take it back. I thought this was a movie thing. Maybe it's just her life. Oh, you know what? No, it had the movie in it. See, I don't know. It's been a while since I watched this version. I did see this many years ago. Anyway, but yeah, sorry. Kind of distracted there, the pictures. I haven't looked at this in a while, but I have reread it. Just so you know. And then question number 8 is, did you like it then, and do you like it now? And I would say yes. I think there's still a special place in my heart for this book. I still, every time I get to the end, I'm like, what the heck? like I know it's gonna happen, but I'm still like, I have questions. I still have questions, but I still love it. Anyway, so yes, I loved it then, and I still love it now. And then it says question number 9 is, who do you tag? So I'm gonna tag Maggie at MaggieChatsBooks and Charles at sirbooksage. I would like to see what your guys' first adult novel is. I think that's just an interesting question, and I think there's just a lot. I think it's kind of interesting to see what was the first one. And as I said, I have clear memories of this, which is really interesting. So anyway, I want to thank Dave again for making this tag, and you guys should, I hope, I can't end the video. I don't know, I'm getting tired. I think I need to go eat. So I will see you guys later. Bye.